everybody. I'm so excited to be here. There's no fox emoji on this slide, so there's kind of a problem going on here. I was going to do a Facebook Live. Can anyone help me? Who? Yes. All right, so just hit the live. You know how to do it, right?
Sure.
All right, we got somebody. Woo! All right. All right, what am I talking about? Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. It's over. Networking and beer. This is not my slides. All right, so I'm here. Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah. Who here is on social? I'm just kidding. All right, so we're talking about that. Can you find the fox? Basically, I have a fox hidden on, this one's easy, yeah. We're going easy at the beginning, but they get a little more complicated during the presentation. So there is a hidden fox throughout the presentation, not on every slide, just to keep you on your toes, and plus I got tired. All right. I wonder who wrote that. So I love this quote Richard Moore wrote, which is, if you are able to create attention, you have a skill. So that's great. He got a lot of people's attention by getting them all to stand up. Do we need to stand up again? Do you need a break? You do. You need a break. If you're able to create attention and hold it, you have a gift. And if you're able to create attention, hold it, and get an action, you have an asset, because you're now making money. All right, I wrote yes, and there's a fox. Can anyone else find the other fox in this picture? There's another one. It's kind of small.
Richard.
Man, you got it. Exclamation point up there. I told you, tricky. Oh, you're a fox. Oh my gosh. All right. Another fun thing about this presentation is you are the stars of the show. Anna, check you out. What I want to point out about Anna is that she is consistent across all of her platforms. She shows up, she has amazing cover images, it's clear what she does, it's clear what her highest return on investment is. If you're coming to Anna, she's got your creative career covered, and you know you can get her book, it's available on Amazon. I mean, she is just clearly covering herself here with all of her social media channels. And this is a great way to start before you start creating attention online. Now, it's not perfect. You can create attention if you want before you make all your channels amazing, looking like Anna. But seriously, does anyone see? There's 2 foxes hidden on this one. Seriously. 2. All right. Ooh, yeah, you got it. Anna, you're reading a fox. There's one more. One more. You got it. Pinterest. Woo, Pinterest. By the way, I love Pinterest. It's fun. All right. So we got kick-ass content. We're going to go over all the different ways to do kick-ass content. So people talk about value. It's a hot word. Got to have lots of value. But a lot of people maybe don't understand what bringing value is. And one of the big signs I have on my wall to inspire me is put out into the world what you think you would want to see. So if there's something that I would want to learn from, then I try to create and say, okay, I learned that. I want to now share it with the world. So one of the top ways, I love thinking about how your profile cover on any of those social media channels we just looked at with Anna, she's selling herself in that top image. She is putting an image and projecting her highest return on investment in the top image. And that's what you can do it through social, you can do it through all these things. And then the other thing is by shares. So when people share your content online, I feel like that's the highest social currency you can get from somebody. And that is where your content's going to go out into the world more. Yes, we like likes and comments. And I'm not talking algorithm here at all, people. I'm just talking about human action. When they share, they're telling you, that makes me look good. They're telling you that makes the content you put out available to share. And now I want the world to see that this is a connection that I can now value for this. And this one got 152 shares, which I was pretty excited. It's the highest shares that I've gotten recently. And then it went to 558,000 views at this screenshot. So I don't even know how high it ended up going, which is pretty exciting. So And then the other thing is, I wrote, thank you for sharing. Physically putting the word in your copy somehow or asking people, you don't even have to ask. You can just say thank you for sharing. And I feel like people kind of miss that. Like that's such a key thing, just to assume that they'll share. Now, if nobody shares, maybe you need to rethink your value. But all right, there's really no hidden foxes because these are just foxes. I'm blowing this shit up with foxes here. So, sorry. All right, now we have another fan in the audience. We have somebody that is going to be evoking an emotion. I loved it. Brian, you're the star of the show here. All right, that was awesome. 20,000 views, 518 likes, he crushed it. And I think one of the main reasons, you caught that first 3 seconds and it evoked this emotion of like, I don't know, like this feeling of winter and comfort with the wood. And I feel like, you just got people drawn into this emotion that we have connected to winter and snow. And he was coming towards the camera with the wheelbarrow full of wood. It looked rugged. It looked like what's going to happen next. Who didn't want to watch what was going to happen after the first 3 seconds? You had to. And then all of a sudden it cut to your day. It just kept going. It was amazing. So now it's going to have how many more views? Everyone's going to watch it now? All right. And then, okay, we went back to the fox. But I'm just, creates brand fans. This is what my DMs look like. It's amazing. I love it. So basically the fox has brought me a lot of cookies. I've gotten socks. It's a lot of fox. So, all right. Also getting attention and hitting a trending topic. So Travis Chambers, he runs Chamber Media. He went into the hot topic of the Bezos divorce. I mean, maybe that's not your brand, you don't have to go there, but he went there and I mean, that's just early on, 5 million views. And he and I are friends, and he basically told me that brought in almost $10 million worth of contracts this year. Like he got solid work out of this post. And he and his team talked about this not being something they want to do because they were like, well, it's not talking about our company, it's what is it? But here's the thing, when you click on his name and then you go to his profile, he has it optimized to sell. And he has it optimized to bring in what he works on and what his company does. So yes, he got a lot of heat, but out of that heat, he also got some amazing new connections and fans that love him. Because at the end of the day, what he wrote at the bottom of this is, don't you want to click see more? Oh my gosh, and the people, I can't see his shares, but you gotta imagine with 58,000 likes, it got shared. And so the power behind what he wrote after see more is he basically said, look, I'm married to my wife, and this is a partnership, and no matter what I earn, it's our partnership. And that's very powerful. Wherever you stand on anything, he was pulling it back to the fact that he had where he felt were his values. And that's what he shared at the end of this post, which it was very powerful and created a lot of comments. Now it's already up to 80. I took 2 screenshots because I was like, I couldn't get the views on this one, but I was like, it kept going. I just screenshotted it again. What? Oh, sorry. No, but he just posted this like really recent, so. All right, this one's a little crazy. So I'm kind of showing you the power of collaboration across the platforms and creating conversations. So it kind of starts with the fact that I was going to start in the middle here. YouTube Secrets is a book that Benji and Sean just came out with video influencers. They run a bunch of YouTube channels. They've done collaborations with Sarah Dietschy, who's here in New York, and they've done collaborations with Michaela Alexis. A lot of people know her on LinkedIn. And then they've done collaborations with me, which is super exciting. And that's the point. Like, they wanted to get more active on LinkedIn, so what did they say to themselves? We'll do collaborations with Judi. And then in return, now we're starting to do collaborations on YouTube. And then now that got me an opportunity to become part of the TubeBuddy Women Creators Month, because of that circle of connecting with people cross platforms. So trying not to stay siloed and just play in your playground, it's nice to do some cross collaborations to create more conversations. I mean, they're always saying, question of the day, should you start a podcast? Anything that you do, oh my gosh, We forgot the fox. Okay, find the fox. No, there's a less obvious one. You found it? It's on the Bezos store. I was original there. I was on Bezos store. He was already thinking of Judi Fox. Did we forget one in here? No, that's pretty big. Okay. There's none on this slide. That's why I was so excited about the last one. All right, how am I doing on time? Are you serious? We're done. All right. That's my favorite. All right, we're thinking subtitle again, FYI, but basically the thing I love about Richard Moore, without fangirling all over him, like I'm doing up there, is basically that he's converting and he's constantly positioning himself to say, I've got your attention. You know, he's got over 2,000 views and he's saying, need more help with this. So he's sharing value and he's realizing that people are going to reach a point where they say, okay, I need more help with this. So drop me a line. I'll be happy to help out. And then it's bringing in inbound leads. He has his profile optimized and the prospects are going to take action. And then he closes some of his videos with PS, do you want to see how I built my engagement on LinkedIn since March? Check out this link for more information. People don't take as much advantage of the bottom of the copy. If you're going to bring somebody in and they're going to watch your video, that you've delivered the value. Hit them with the punch. And it's not a hard sell. It's just you should keep telling people what you do, who you are, what they can get from you, what you can give them, because there should be no shame in creating value and being able to sell it. Ooh. Yes! Oh, you got it. Thank you. That was a good one. I had to fade it out, make it look like he drew it himself. All right, there's magic in the comments. I apologize, Dr. Natalia, for the screenshot of her eyes looking, she looks a little tired there. However, she's amazing. And she talks about how to make a killer first impression, all that kind of stuff. But this is amazing what she does. In almost every video, she'll throw this in the comments. She's constantly positioning herself because, again, no shame in selling. Brand and pitch yourself and tell people where to. She sometimes puts a whole thing that says, here's where to find me online. So, I mean, she's pretty consistent. And that's the other thing. People talk about being consistent all the time, and they think time of day and posting. There's so many other ways to be consistent. This is being consistent, constantly putting out that you're in the comments, you're going to always put out your social handles, or you're always going to put out what you're currently working on. Your fans and the people following you begin to expect it, and you're creating a pattern of behavior. That's consistent. All right, build trust and reputation, prospects take action, gamify. Oh, I love gamifying content. So basically here, I had a video with Gary Vaynerchuk. He told me I love LinkedIn, so I made a whole video that basically had a lot of LinkedIns in it. And then at the bottom, you want to click this see more. And that's the other thing. Again, you're trying to challenge people to click see more. And then I said, plus a big announcement and a video. You want people to watch it. And yes, they can fast forward, but they're still fast forwarding to this big announcement, so what's the downside? I don't care if they skip the whole thing. But here's the cool part, is I time tagged in the post everywhere that they could skip forward if they wanted to watch this part. This is where I was doing the Benji collaboration. And then I had the big announcement at the bottom. And then how many times is LinkedIn in this video? You win a $50 Amazon gift card, and somebody won it because they got the exact number. All right. This is the second video I put out. So what I did was a screen grab. I grabbed this video and recorded it. And then I edited this video down to only people saying the word LinkedIn in the video. It was only 1 minute and 28 seconds, and this was a 10-minute video. So you can put out a 10-minute video on LinkedIn, and it will do just fine. And then this one was really amazing. It was so much fun to make. I had a lot of fun making it. And then, again, I put in there who won. So it was Chris Lonis. I actually put him in the video. So this is his page, and then I profiled his profile. I took a picture, a screenshot of who he is. And so now I've actually worked with him. But basically, I sent him his $50 gift card, and he counted 42 times in this video. 10-minute video had 42 LinkedIns. That's a lot. So yeah, there you go. Inbound leads and prospects take action. Again, this is where the magic is. Having your DMs come in with these types of comments, and then you can see with LinkedIn, you can send voice messages. I love voice messages. Yeah, I think Richard knows that. He wakes up in the morning, he circles it and says, "This is my life." All right, so what do we have? Have fun and capture attention fast. So here again, I do this. Now you guys are all going to know what I'm doing, and you're not going to watch any of my videos. Basically, I say plus a bonus message at the end, but you got to deliver. You can't undeliver at that point. So there, that's my bonus message. I filmed it with a Snapchat filter. But basically, I gave 2 really good networking tips. And then I also was talking about why do you think people like unboxing videos? And the reason I'm sharing is this was Instagram, or not Instagram, this was LinkedIn video, basically here. But I added a Snapchat filter video filmed at the end, so I'm mixing platforms. This was actually, all of this video was filmed 1 minute and 24 seconds on Instagram. And then I pulled it off as one video and uploaded it here. So you can make all these different platforms work together and cross-populate your content. And that's who was in the box, my son. So again, it's that first 3 seconds. You want to pull people into your video, and that was in the first 3 seconds. Basically, I had this first shot basically saying, why do you think people like unboxing videos? I showed people the box, looked like it was normal, and then my son decided to get in the box. I did not put him in there. It was super spontaneous. All right, and then here's how to do it wrong. I deleted the person's name and information, and it's not wrong, but here's the thing. You're constantly teaching people that you bring value. Value is every single time they click the see more button, they're going to see more. And you're going to provide something. You're going to provide your thoughts, your value. You're going to provide something. And all they provided was hashtags. And that's going to teach the audience to not come back. That's going to teach them that you're not necessarily providing anything more after you say, we love clicking the see more button. If you've got the dots, we think there's more. And then, there you go. Don't do that. I love that film. All right. And that's in New York, right? Yeah. All right. So then we've got the quote, the hashtags. I'm not going to go over hashtag strategy, but I just want to point out, you can look up how many followers are on the different hashtags. This is LinkedIn, by the way, so because I'm kind of crossing platforms here. All right, we've got Gary Vaynerchuk. He's got a lot of content. I was going to put shit tons of content, but then I figured I wouldn't. But it's a lot of content. So the macro content is the raw. It's just being filmed, and it's just out pretty much. It's somewhat edited, but it's long form. He's then taking the audio of this, and he's putting it on his podcast. So he's capturing all of that. He's creating micro website articles. So out of this, during this talk, he talked about the high school party rule, so he wrote an article about it. And then you've got your 6 tips to sell without selling out of the same video. So there's all kinds of gold within his videos, and he has nuggets where he just drops them. So he's got his micro content. Then he puts out this full video. He's got that part, and he's got that. So it looks different, but literally those are the exact same full-length video. And then he puts out on Facebook the smaller version. So again, is that Facebook? Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait, that went too fast. Ooh, and then here's where he just blows up on all the other platforms. So he then puts it out as micro on LinkedIn, but he puts out the clips of the video of the articles. And then he's putting out, Twitter. He's doing the same thing, and he's just repeating it. That's Pinterest, and then micro, what is that one now? LinkedIn again. I mean, he's just repeating it, and he's doing it on Instagram. So he's just constantly cutting up all the content into micro. Now, I don't have 30 or 60 or whatever $1,000 a month to have a team make all this, but that would be pieces of this are perfect to learn from. So pay attention, and then you do the parts. But I think there's a lot to learn that are really good here. And I should have hidden a fox, but I didn't. Wait, did I hide one in back here? No, I think I didn't. We'll just go for it. Jamie, she's in the front seat. All right, this is the cross channels and repurposing your content. I love this. I love how Tiffany Para took a Instagram Live where she brought in Jade, and they're doing a talk. This is a video. So the Instagram Live played like this, and this was put up on LinkedIn. Super cool. And then I don't know where she shared it elsewhere, and then she did the same thing with Jamie, but then she took one of Jamie's images from Instagram and put it there. Like, I love it. Like, I love all the cross-platform repurposing. You create content, figure out ways to make your content work for you. So when I talk about repurposing, it's finding creative ways to cross the platforms. Like here, I took a Facebook Live. I put subtitles down there. Little plug for them. I do love them. And this is, oh my God, like repurpose your lives and your stories. So again, this is another story. You can see that if this was on Instagram and I gave a yes, no, guess what? 91% of people want to know about how to add LinkedIn into their 2019 content strategy. And I put that also on LinkedIn. And then I'm kind of merging back and forth. I'm filming the answers on Instagram stories, merging the content, and I'm working on putting up videos about my answers to all their questions. It's like this, I call it my eyeball tornado content creation. All right, this is Pinterest. I know this sounds funny, but I love Pinterest. And it's driving 32,000 views a month, so I wouldn't laugh at it, like as far as a platform to spend some time. And basically, when I say it drives traffic, so I'm posting things, these are my posts. I love collecting around the platform like Fox. I want a Fox shirt, what the Fox? I want that. I posted this also on LinkedIn, and I posted it on Pinterest. But on Pinterest, it keeps living. It creates 32,000 views. 5 people have clicked on it in the past couple. 5 clicks means that they have clicked over to my website to see the rest. 5,000 repins. So you want to use Pinterest. I mean, I just think people should just at least put their content on there because it helps your content live on. Like here, this is LinkedIn. I posted it here and I got 5,000 views, but it doesn't live on. It goes away. It goes down the feed. This is where it really lives, and it drives traffic back to my website. And I'll show you. This is my website. So Google's the #1 hit. Pinterest is my second. And I can't remember the time range. I look like I'm fancy there, but I don't know my website. I just know how to have one. So, but I just see that Pinterest drives traffic like nobody's business. So, and then this is Gary. He's on Pinterest, and I'm like, you only got 18 repins. All right. I'm a big fan of Rachel Bell on Instagram, and she is a fitness coach. And so she does a lot of audits on Instagram. And I think this audit that she did was really, really good because she's just breaking it down and saying you've got to have your headline. That first 3 seconds, you've got to talk about that hook or, what is going to stop people from scrolling. So Richard already covered that. You don't need any more. And I love how she edits it for people. If working out and eating right feels hard, you're making one invisible and deadly mistake. Oh my God, that's so different than make it good and make it easy. That's totally different, and you can see the difference. The hook. And then she said, I changed the hook to, we all know a Karen down the street who always has her shit together, works out every day, eats her kale. But instead, up there, it was one question I get asked quite a bit is how to make fitness a permanent part of your lifestyle. Turn it into a story. Make it into Karen, or pick another name because Karen might get pissed. So, and then you've got your body. And I say this for LinkedIn, for any platform, try to keep your thoughts on one concept. Don't scatter all around. Don't rumble around with your thoughts and ramble. Ramble is what I meant. All right, is that the sign saying it's closing? And I love this. I mean, she's being point. Get to the point and keep the entertainment and the value in that point. And then you've got your call to action. This is where a lot of people, again, this goes back to Richard, big fan. You've got she wrote, stay consistent, repeat for life, but she missed out on the fact that my clients are able to live their life, eat normal, and do you want in my 90-day program, want to know how, comment ready, and I'll message you. I mean, at least, even if she doesn't get any readies, she's setting the stage, because I have done this and I have gotten no responses, by the way. But it's not the first time. It's the second, third, fourth. Each time you do it, people are going to be conditioned to seeing you do it. And at some point, you're going to have your ideal client finally read that one, and they're going to say ready. But you don't want to miss out. That ideal client could be on there anytime. And Rachel Bell, big fan. She's like, I left her a message, and she was like, I know when I'm getting a voicemail from you, it's going to be good. And I probably start with just laughing. All right, there I am. My biggest thing, this is all funky there, but it's judifox.com, but the I is the problem, Judi. And I do have to say, I love chatting and hanging out in the comments. I mean, I try to get back to everybody. That's my goal right now. And if you can't get a hold of me, try my virtual assistant.
Thank you, Judi. Yes, why not?